Whilst much of Paris's history stands above ground, a far deeper and darker past lies buried beneath the earth, known as the Paris Catacombs. It is a sprawling network of tunnels stretching over 200 miles, carved out within ancient stone quarries that date back centuries. In the 18th century, as Paris's cemeteries overflowed with bodies and disease began to plague the city, the government made a truly macabre decision. They proceeded to exhume over 6 million bodies from their graves. They transported the bones and skulls into these tunnels, stacking them neatly into the walls. Today, it stands as the largest grave site in the world. Upon entering, you encounter a sign that reads, "Stop! This is the Empire of the Dead." These tunnels form such a labyrinth that should anyone wander off into the unauthorized sections, finding their way back becomes an impossible task. Leaving behind the city of the dead, we now make our way to the Turkish city of Istanbul. Istanbul, which was once known as Constantinople, spans across 2 continents, yet its true secret lies buried beneath the surface. Here, deep underground, lie centuries-old water reservoirs so vast and majestic that they are referred to as underground palaces. The most famous of these is the Basilica Cistern, or Yerebatan Sarnıcı. It is such a vast underground hall that it holds 336 massive marble columns. Brought from ancient Roman temples, they lend the space a mysterious atmosphere, with the haunting sound of dripping water echoing throughout. But the greatest secret of this place lies in the heads of Medusa hidden beneath 2 columns. The heads of this famous Greek goddess are placed upside down and sideways. Historians still debate why they were positioned this way. Was it merely to support the 2 columns, or is a deeper secret buried here? Now, let's talk about Rome. It is said that Rome was not built in a day, and it is also said that there is far more of Rome buried underground than there is above. The city of Rome is like a lasagna, where every century has built a new layer on top of the last. Beneath the ground, you will find not only ancient buildings but also Emperor Nero's famous Domus Aurea, or Golden House. It was such a vast and magnificent palace that the emperors who followed Nero, out of hatred, filled it entirely with earth. And new cities were constructed right on top. Furthermore, beneath Rome lies an entire network of Christian catacombs. These are the very same crypts and winding tunnels where the early Christians used to gather to worship in secret and to bury their dead, to escape the brutality of the Roman soldiers. These tunnels also stretch on for miles. Finally, we shall mention London. Beneath London lies not just ancient Roman walls or medieval tunnels, but a modern underground city as well. The Churchill war rooms are a prime example. During World War II, when Hitler's aircraft were relentlessly bombing London, Prime Minister Winston Churchill and his entire cabinet took refuge in these bunkers deep beneath the ground. It was not merely a few rooms, it was a fully self-sufficient command center from which the entire war was being waged. Sleeping quarters, kitchens, and communication rooms were all provided here. People lived and toiled here for many weeks without ever once seeing the light of day, while high above them, their entire city was burning to the ground. Even today, these rooms remain preserved exactly as they were left during the final days of the war.